Welcome to the Mortgage Minute. So today we're going to talk about only one thing really in the news today is existing home sales. That'll be out here shortly. But some headline news I want to discuss because we're going to talk about that on today's live event. But we'll get to that in a second. Why are you here? To figure out what in the heck's going on with mortgage rates. So let's get to it. The first thing we want to see is here's rates. Basically, these are rates that ended or were last Friday. It seems like ages ago, but I'll get to this in a second because what I want to do first is go over the economic headlines to see what in the world might happen today that will affect or at least play a role in mortgage rates. Well, the only thing coming out today is the existing home sales. I figured I'd do the video now. Usually on a day like this, I'll wait for this number to come out, but today we have a live event, so I'm going to talk about this because it plays a role right into what we're talking about. So that being said, where are mortgage rates right now? Well, this is where mortgage rates ended on Friday. These aren't my rates. These are basically the national averages. What I want you guys to pay attention to is the adjustments made on a daily basis. So for example, let's go through here. Here's where mortgage rates are or ended on Friday. Okay, we'll have about 10 o'clock today. All the rates will be posted, updated, and Mortgage News Daily will update this page. So the biggest thing I want you to pay attention to again is right here, this little adjustment here in each one of those categories. All right, so let me explain what these are. They should be self-explanatory, but these are where mortgage rates are today. Yes, there are these many programs or this many programs and more, but you might not even realize that. So the 30-year fixed was up, or this means it was down 0.02. So basically, let's use this as like the Dow Jones, okay? What I mean by that is this says, well, the Dow Jones was down that day, okay? Well, probably in most cases, your stock would be down that day. So if you have not locked in on any of these rates, this is probably the adjustment that you might see. So for example, if you didn't lock in on a 30-year fixed, well, if you waited, you called it good. It was down a little bit, not much, but down 0.02. The only thing bucking the trend is right through here. It's the FHA and the VA. They were both up a little bit, but we'll see a lot of these changing today, okay? Because there was a lot of news out from between Friday and today. What's the MBS market doing right now? It's dropping. Okay, so why do we follow this? This is basically my crystal ball behind the scenes to let me know what's going on in the markets. What are banks going to do? Because this is what's happening to the price of the mortgage-backed security bond. Okay, the yield of this bond is the biggest component or the biggest piece of your mortgage rate. Okay, let me explain how this works for the newbies. As this goes down, the price of a bond goes down, rates go up. It's what's called an inverse relationship. When this goes up, rates go down. We love when this is green or goes up, but if you can see the chart down below over the past year, we haven't really seen that many times. Okay, so that's the trend of the today. So what we're gonna probably see is rates go up maybe 0.05. So it's when the rates do get published, these will all go away and it'll settle in, and you're probably gonna see about a 0.05 increase in all these rates. All right, so that's that part of it. Today's event, we're going to talk about housing and this. Should you buy or not buy? Well, I'm not a FOMO on real estate, but I want you to be an educated consumer when it comes to it. So the headlines today is here's why this housing downturn is nothing like the last one. Because so many people out there are just pushing the agenda of, well, 2008 crashed. So obviously now we have a huge increase in values. So obviously it has to crash because 2008 crashed and it's probably going to exceed 2008. Well, is there a correlation there or not? That's what we're going to talk about today at 1 o'clock. So I hope you can join us. If you can't, stay tuned because we do a live event also Thursday evenings at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I answer all your questions there as well. So if you want to find out more about me and my team, pretty simple. Just go to therateupdate.com. You're going to come to this page. You can get a hold of us of several ways. You can give us a call up through in this area. You can schedule a meeting. Our meeting was down for about a week. I don't know why. There was a glitch in the system, but if you want to schedule a meeting with us, please click that button. It is working now. Or if you're online, you're like, hey, I got a quick question. You can even use the chat button. It's pretty simple to do. We are now federally chartered, so that means we can actually help you anywhere in the country. So those are out there, we're out there in Idaho and Utah and New York and all these other areas. Please give us a call now. If you were waiting on the sidelines, we can now help you guys out all over the country. So stay tuned. We'll be back today at 1 o'clock to answer any and all the questions that you have and debunking the system or the saying, well, 2008 crashed, so this time we got to crash too. We're going to talk about that and more later today. Hope you join us. Take care.